Yo, guys, after a long day of 9 to 5 thing, kind regards, dear say mang mang, good day mang
Hope
mang.
this finds you well.
Yo, hope this finds you well. I think the self care I literally prioritize just being by myself.
Hi guys,
Hi everyone.
welcome to our
Boo
podcast.
boo boo boo.
It's finally happening.
Funny doing
Finally
it.
here, and this is awesome. My name is Kinelo Makubedu,
I'm Dipsy Mampuru.
and this is Embracing. You're probably wondering why did we start this podcast or how did it start about? But like, you know
What is
what?
this podcast about?
But this podcast has been happening in our heads
For
for a
literally
very long time.
the longest time.
2 years in our heads. We
Yeah,
have a
so
like we've
literally
been
this
having a
is
podcast.
A full circle moment.
True.
We're finally doing it.
So we thought, just as an icebreaker for you guys to get to know us a bit, we just thought that we should just like play like have questions. We're gonna ask each other questions, and hope you guys do enjoy this.
Yeah.
So let's get into
So
it.
this is get to know me. Should I start?
Start.
Okay, I'll start. I'll start. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
The first question. If you could have any superpower, what would it be and why?
Girl, I don't remember like some of them, but for me it would be like being invisible.
Same.
I
Same,
need to be
Sana.
invisible.
Same. Okay, what are your reasoning
Because
behind
like,
that?
you just want to get, like, you know, sometimes you feel like when you're in a room, let's say like you're sitting with your friends or family, whatever the case is,
Yeah.
and you're in a room and then you walk out, you just want to hear what people are saying about you. Maybe not just that, but also like, guys, like you guys know that this country has become very risky. Like the crime is just bad. So obviously,
For safety, na?
yeah, for safety. If I want to be walking in the street late at night, I can
Yeah.
just turn myself off and just be like, I want to become invisible and
I
just walk.
literally only have one reason. I want to rob a bank. Like the money I would make.
True, Sana.
Yo, Sana.
Um,
But yeah, I agree. Being invisible definitely.
would definitely work. What's a hobby or interest you have that might surprise people?
Okay, I have a couple of interests and hobbies. Ne? One being cooking.
Multi-talented.
Guys, I'm a very good cook.
Oh yes.
When I'm done cooking, people lick plates. So I think I'm a very good cook. I was telling you about designing, that I'm actually really interested in fashion designing. And I was telling you, I feel like in South Africa, they don't really have a platform for like plus size baddies, you know.
Hey,
I would just like to accommodate the ladies a bit more. So I think definitely,
that.
yeah, definitely that about you, baby.
For me, a hobby. A hobby.
DJ.
For those who don't know, I DJ. I think it's a part-time thing now because
Yeah.
from time to time, I think like I can't explain it, but like when I'm on the stage and I'm just playing and I'm on the CDJs, like I just can't explain that feeling that comes. Like
Is it a
it's just
wholesome feeling? Like, okay, I
healing
get that.
feeling. So
Okay.
like that is like my hobby. Like that is like my interest or my hobby,
Okay.
whichever one you want.
I know you
yeah.
kill it, hey? Hey, we sweat
I
when you're on the
try.
decks.
I try.
If you could instantly learn any skill, what would it be and why?
For me, guys, I love speed, right? Like I love speed. Like every dream car that I envision it's a car that has speed. So for me, I'd like to like, if I could learn to like be like a Formula One driver, that would be so cool.
Okay,
Or
baby,
like go to like an advanced class, like you know, just to up my driving skills or like my techniques and stuff. Like
and Michael Schumacher, yeah, when I'm in the car with you. Is it safe for a young lady like me? Yeah, but yeah.
yeah,
I see that, baby. I see that happening.
It'd
Hey?
be interesting. Interesting.
Okay, this one. If I could learn one skill, I think I would love to learn like more languages, you know, because I want to travel more. And I think when you learn a language and you get to a place, you can relate more with people. So I think if I was traveling to a different country, for instance, like we're planning to go to Thailand, né? And if I could know the language that the locals they know, like speak, I think I would like to learn a
interesting.
few more languages. So
That's
Definitely that.
interesting. That's interesting.
Definitely that.
If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go and why?
An island.
Anything island.
An island.
Anything island.
Definitely. Like I was just saying, we wanna go to wherever there's water. Wherever
the
we're
beach,
there,
like
we are
we're
there.
there.
Yeah.
There. Maldives, Zanzibar, you name
It's
it, we're there.
Maldives. Definitely. Definitely Maldives.
Definitely. But I
But
think
yeah.
that is more intimate.
Yeah,
not
that
for
is with
friendship.
fish, with a partner. If you can have dinner with any 3 people, dead or alive, okay, let's sum it up to like 2.
Yeah.
Who would they be and why?
No, you should start.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Okay, this one for me, I'd say my dad. He's late. I'd actually really love to have like dinner with my dad again. I think he shared so much with me, so I think he still had more to share.
Same.
What a sweetheart. So I think if I would have dinner with him again, that would make, it would make, another person.
Another person.
I would want to have dinner with Jay-Z.
Why?
There's a thing going around that would you choose having like a million
million
or having dinner with
Jay-Z?
Jay-Z?
And not really.
So probably him.
My pick, guys, I know it's a weird one, but like Brenda Fassie, guys, like that woman was a powerhouse.
Okay, why Brenda?
Like she didn't care, man. She was
Yes.
she was free.
Yeah,
She was
I
free.
get
She
that.
didn't care about what anybody would say or what opinions people made about her. It didn't matter to her. What she lived by was, as long as she's living.
She was very content with
does-
herself.
yo.
Yeah.
Love her sana. Like she's one individual. I always tell my mom, I'm like, if they had to make like a legends concert where like legends just come like White Doors and whatever, like Brenda
If she was
Fassie was
still
gonna
here.
be like my,
I hear that.
Yo, love that woman. Love her. Second, it'd probably be like Nomzamo Mpatha.
You love Nomzamo,
No, I
baby.
do. She's a very smart lady, intelligent. I just like how she stays true to herself.
Yeah, very authentic.
Very authentic. Like there was a time I went to like some it was a
Wisdom and wellness.
yeah, Wisdom and Wellness by Mpumile
Yeah.
Dwaba, and oh man, I wasn't like, I always loved her, but like I wasn't I wasn't concentrating on her much. Like I
Yeah.
wasn't like, noticing her much. But after that, what is that?
The wellness.
The event.
Yeah, the
Oh my
event,
gosh.
rather.
I was just like, this lady is such a powerhouse. Like the way she was speaking, she was flowing. Like I just love her. Love her to bits.
I hear
Yeah.
you. I hear you, baby. What is a goal or dream that you're currently working towards? This here right now, the podcast is actually something that we've been trying.
We've been.
Yeah, it's something that we've said it in the intro. Like
Yeah, I
it's something
know.
that
It's
been in our minds for the longest time. So it actually coming to fruition, us actually taking the steps to do
Yeah.
it. Hi, re berekile mfanaka.
we are here.
We
Like,
really did.
I share the same
Sentiments,
Yeah, I
yeah,
do. Because like honestly, like we've been doing this. We've been trying. Even today, just
Been
being
talking
here.
about it, yeah.
Just being here today, it took so much, but
Yeah,
here we
I've
are.
been here.
Here we are. So I think that is like the goal that we are currently
Currently,
working on, and yeah, we're just hoping for the best.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, and how do you practice self-care in your daily life?
Yo, guys, after a long day of 9 to 5 thing, kind regards, dear say mang mang, good day mang
Hope
mang.
this finds you well.
Yo, hope this finds you well. I think the self-care I literally prioritize just being by myself. Switching off my phone, not talking to anyone, not
Going MIA.
Pinelwe, not any of my friends, not my partner, not my family, going MIA.
She ghosts us.
Yeah, I will ghost people with my chest. I will ghost them and then literally watch like Netflix. Catch a nice series. Just relax, man.
And take a bath. That's your
Yeah,
favorite thing to
and
do.
taking a bath for like the longest hours and no one must bother me. Don't bother me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, and you baby.
I think for me, right now it's going to gym. I think
Yeah.
there's something about gym that's just keeping me sane. I know when I started, like my focus was to lose weight. It's still to lose weight, but then there's something about when I go to the gym and I come back, I feel revived. Like I feel like superwoman. I can do this. Like,
Yeah, and you make sure
if-
you don't miss it, baby. Go
Yes,
I am at the
I'm
gym.
at the gym.
Yeah.
Like if I wake up
Yeah.
and I go to gym, I feel like my day is just a better day already. If I can conquer that,
Then you've conquered the
day
I
in my
love
head,
that, baby,
So
yeah.
like that's the one thing for me. Like that's how I practice self-care,
that is definitely self-care right there.
you know. And this one. What is your biggest fear?
Hey, that one. Hey, that one.
What is your biggest fear?
Oof, I think my biggest fear is not fulfilling my purpose. I think my biggest aim rather is to fulfill my purpose. I think that's what I'm here for. So having a life, leading a life, and not it coming into fruition for what it was supposed to be. Yeah, I think that is my
That is
biggest
your
fear.
biggest
Just
fear.
not being happy, not being content
With
with who
yourself.
I am.
I think it's similar to, it's the same. Maybe we're just putting it in different context. But for me, it's literally my fear right now, currently in the season I am, it's losing myself. Like, it's like, I think as individuals, we go through stuff and there's always trials and
Yeah,
tribulations.
life
Like,
is
life is
lifing.
lifing. But I think, like, my biggest fear that came like recently was me sitting down and actually I was like sobbing and I realized that I'm actually losing myself. And me saying I'm losing myself, it's like I feel like there's a God that lives in me. So once I lose myself, I lose him.
Okay.
And that's the only thing that I hold on to when I'm going through like trials and tribulation. Whether even not even trials, but like in good seasons, So having to lose myself, it means I'm losing that relation with him. Because he's in me, I'm in him. So
Okay.
if I separate that, I'm losing myself.
I hear that, baby. It is like
It's
oh,
a challenging one. But yeah,
this
that is my
question-
biggest fear.
This question was triggering. What kind of question is that?
And for the last question, guys, what is the biggest quote or advice you ever received?
Okay, for me, it's not necessarily a quote or an advice. It's more of like a Bible verse that I live. Like, this is my Bible verse. If you ask me, if I'm going through good times, if I'm going through bad times, if I'm just going, this is literally my Bible verse, and it's Jeremiah 29 verse 11. And it's, he knows the plans that he has for you, and they're plans to make you prosper and not perish. So I really live by this verse, because sometimes, when you're going through life, and as I said earlier, when life is lifing, you tend to forget that, well, because I'm Christian, you tend to forget that, God has your back. Because like you can literally be in a situation and forget that you feel like you're alone.
Yeah.
So whenever I recall this verse, or I go through the Bible and I see this verse, it kind of gives me strength that
Comfort.
you're not doing this alone.
here.
Yeah, I'm here and I
Lean
got
on
you.
me.
And even if you don't understand what I'm doing, or you see, Mara, these plans that are happening
Shaky.
are shaking, or if I'm telling you to go straight, and when you want to go right, go straight, because I know the plans I have for you, and surely these plans will make you prosper. Man, now you can never miss him. You guys are lying.
I hear you. I think for me, there's a quote recently. I think I'm in my present moment. Like
Yeah,
I'm in
you
my
really
present season. There's a quote, like it's a video. On Instagram, I bumped into it. This little boy saying that you can't control the weather, but you can adjust the sail. Something like
Okay.
that. You can't control the weather or something like that, but you can control the sail. And what he meant was that you can't control what happens to you, but how you react to it is very important. Because that's like a make or break situation.
true.
And that's why going back to the losing myself, it's important to stay true to yourself, even in difficult like situations, because once you just separate, things
I
might
hear
just
that,
go, you know,
baby.
and sometimes it's for a very long time, or
Yeah.
like there's no turning back, like there's no turning point. So for me, that quote right now, it's just in my heart that
keeping you
yes,
going.
everything that keeps happening or whatever that's happening
Yeah,
around
it's very
me,
important.
I'm not gonna focus on it.
No matter what situation, your action
know,
counts the most.
Yes, I'm just gonna redirect my
energy
to something better, you know. So
Okay.
that is like my biggest one right now.
Okay.
And
Right.
yeah, guys, that's it from us for now. I hope this was very nice for you guys. I hope that you guys got to know a bit about us.
A little bit about ourselves.
Yeah,
Thank
you
you
know.
for joining us. May you listen more. May you join us further into this journey that we're starting. Yeah. And that's it.
That's it from us, guys. Please, if you are watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment,
Subscribe.
subscribe,
Yeah.
guys, subscribe. But hope to see you guys on the next episode. Bye.